We're sitting down today with Melanie Warner of Axiom Fine Art Consulting at 1000 Museum in the Penthouse, a beautiful building by Zaha Hadid. Tell me a little bit about Axiom.
So Axiom Fine Art and Consulting is a group that's headquartered in Winter Park, so near Orlando, and we work with the trade quite a bit, designers, developers, realtors, and of course the end buyers to curate large-scale properties.
And what exactly is a fine art consultant?
So our team has, collectively, we have about 100 years of art background, and in different genres, be it contemporary or modernist works. We even have a side of our business that specializes in blue chip collector level works, which is a really fun area to work with as well.
Well, this place is certainly special. Tell us a little bit about this project.
Oh, I love this project. This has been great fun for us. So this is Penthouse 5001. And it was a collaboration with Hernan Arenga, the designer, and also Luxury Living, just the really rich furniture. It was fun to work with. And then, of course, Hernan's experience with really establishing beautiful living spaces. He's so talented. And then we get the fun part at the end, bringing in the art and making sure the art flows and works with the furnishings, the spirit that's been created, and so on.
The icing on the cake, if you will.
It is. That's what we like to say.
So above and beyond just doing this penthouse, I understand you did all the common spaces for 1000 Museum as well?
Right, we did. It was great because Zaha Hadid gave us a curatorial direction, the directive, to bring in all female artists from around the globe, typically from impoverished countries. So this really gave them an opportunity to get their work into the United States into such a high-profile building. So it was very rewarding from that standpoint.
Now this is a huge space with so many walls to fill. That would seem incredibly daunting to most. How do you approach that? Right,
so that's a great question. This is a 10,000 square foot unit, and our in-house art consultants, we look at the floor plans, we discuss with the designer, the end buyers, and say, what are you looking for? And we really help make the rhythm and the flow of the art curation just work seamlessly as you go from one room to the next, because it never overpowers a room, but yet it feels very collected.
Well, it seems to flow perfectly to my untrained eyes, but I can't wait to get the full tour. And I know you cover a lot of the markets that we cover, Palm Beach and New York. As we sit here in Miami, we're a mere 90 minutes from Palm Beach and a 2.5-hour flight from New York. What sort of connection do you see between New York and South Florida?
Good question. So, you know, there's a lot of New York buyers coming down to South Florida. New Yorkers love art, so we're seeing that infusion of energy as they're curating and wanting to select things for their own homes.
And I imagine you guys would be able to help them marry their existing collection with a few fresher pieces in South Florida to make it all work together if they desired.
Yes, exactly. Typically, we're working with individuals where this is their second residence or third residence. So they're leaving their collections intact, but from time to time they're bringing down their favorite pieces, so we'll work around that. And that's great fun.
As we mentioned, huge 10,000 square foot mansions in the sky surely have a lot of design challenges. What were some of the bigger challenges you found in this unit?
So in this particular unit, we have a corridor that's about 100 feet long. And what do you do with that space, because there's no natural light, to make it interesting and feeling rhythmic and flowing? So we installed a series of Usujima Ko works on paper. They're very light feeling, ethereal feeling, and by a Japanese artist. So we created a rhythm in the hall, and towards the end we put a very strong piece, a piece of photography by Juan Sebastian, and that particular piece of photography is really strong, so it just pulls you through the corridor.
This was so interesting. Thank you so much for having us for a visit.
My pleasure, Michelle. It was fun. Thank you.